In the name of Allah, today we will talk about the advertising. What is advertising? Also, we talk about some cases like what's the definition of advertising, what they told the scholars about advertising, and what is the advantage of advertising, also what is the principle of advertising. Yesterday we mentioned some definition of advertising. We talk advertising. Advertising, the activity or profession or producing advertisement for commercial product or service. So it means the simple definition of advertising. Advertising is industry. When I say industry, for example, how you make the things, how you make, for example, your T-shirt, how you make your in your industry. At the same time, advertising, how you make a reclam at the beginning, how you make your reclam, use it to call attention. Why? How you make a reclam and how you interact the people, how you attract them in the way you want to send your message. That's why advertising is used to call the attention of the public. The important thing is of advertising, attention of the people, attract the people for your product, for your things. For example, you want to advertise for pen or for your phone or for your bag or for your screen or for all of the things. The important thing is for advertising how you know the way you advertise, how you know play with the kindness of advertise, how you know the ways to use advertise, how you use the methods to be your advertise in the best way, and at the end how you market your service based on your advertise, based on your method. Also, the advertise, it is how you satisfy people's needing. How you say my product is good. How you say my product is like that. Or we have many definitions of advertising. Also, in another definition of advertising, we have how you satisfy people. It's easy. Now I will talk in the easy way. How you satisfy, how you make your product in the best way to show the people. How you benefit you from all tools that you want to advertise for it. For example, some of them maybe just have use new media. Some of them maybe just they have Snapchat. Some of them they have just Facebook. Some of them just have Instagram. Some of them maybe they have more than 2, more than 3. But what about all generation? Maybe they don't agree with the new media. Also, they don't trust even new media. They don't like it. They like a newspaper. And at the first time, you have to know your public, your people, your customer. Because when you knowing your customer, at that time, you will product it in the way they need. For example, when I give a speech to lecturers, I have to speak in the high quality, in the I use the keywords, I don't use many explanation to be boring. But if the people, general, all kinds of people, for example, you have farmer, you have employee, you have student, you have lots of kind. At that time, what you say? You have to speak easily, in the simple way, simple word. For example, if you are all native speaker, I can say illustrate. But if now when I say illustrate, maybe most of you can't understand. But if I say explain, maybe all of you knows explain, because easier than illustrate. For example, in short, easier than summarize maybe for all of you. That's why you have to know in advertising your people, your customer. Also, we have some definition of advertising. In advertising, we have how you pay your money to advertise in the good channels. Or we have also how you deceive the people also. How you deceive the people. It's kind of deceiving. Because maybe sometimes when you have, for example, this book or this, how you say, my book is blah, 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 like that. It includes all of the things. But maybe in the real, not like that. So, we have another definition of advertising is saying to how you deceive the people. Also, how you play with all of the things to say my product is the best. That's why it's important to you to know advertising, make the things nicer, make the things more beautiful, make the things more what? Make up it. You have to make up it your what? Your product. Some of you maybe make up for yourself. Say I'm beautiful, more beautiful than others. Some of them also even boys, even the man do like that. Say I'm like that. Or they pay attention for their style. Every day they have own style. Every day they have own thing is to say my style is the best and it is the best also here in the class. So that's why it's important to know those kinds of things. Also, we have the purpose. Why you make the purpose for advertising? Why you do like that? The important thing is you do for advertising to persuade people, to satisfy them, to say my product is best than others. Also, to remind your people. You say all the time, for example, you advertise for a pen in one canal. This pen. You remind your people. For example, Kurdi Telecom. You have to, if you use Kurdi Telecom, you don't need to use another tells. If you use Kurdi Telecom, you don't use another lines. That's why the important thing is to remind you to also promote your lines, also to advertising in the best way. Sometimes, if you ask me what's the example of advertising, all of you see how you make the packaging. You see McDonald's, you see KFC. When you see the potato and the burger, and inside the burger meat, chest, also including very delicious to you. When you see the burger is very big, is it? But when you see it in real, sometimes not like that, just very small. Sometimes maybe deceived to you. But when you see like a package, at that time, oh, let's call them and we get this delivery. Also, the important for advertising, giving you information about this. For example, you say the advantage for my product is blah blah blah. Okay. Also, important for you. Also, if you have, if we ask you another question, what is the kind of advertising For example, you can advertise your product in newspaper, in your you have brochure. In what? Brochure in Kurdi is the same. In English you say brochure. Brochure in writing. Also, you can advertise for magazine. Magazine is very old kind of advertising, especially in the century of 1700 till 1900. At that time, it was very famous in this kind. Also in television all the time is we have this kind. Also in radio, television is all the time the best one. Why the best one? Because all the time we watch the TV. Also, especially in the hard topics, especially in, for example, at the 8 p.m. at that time, it was it's golden time to advertise for your product at that time. But for what? For the people who are more than 20 years old. But for the children, not. The best time maybe 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. But when you advertise for children at 11 p.m., at that time it will be rubbish, not good. It's pointless for you. Pointless. It doesn't make a point for you. That's why you have to know, you choose what time, what's the better time, what's the best time to your consumer to attract all of them, to satisfy all of them, to say my product is the best. Also, that's, I talked about all things today. At the end, the benefit for advertising, many things. First of all, introduce your new product. All the times in advertising, you introduce new product. What is your product? What's this kind? What is the advantage for your product? What is the quality of your product? What's all of the things? Because at the first of all, anything is if you have new product, you have to advertise for it. For example, now I came to here at the first lecture. I say I'm Seerwan Anwer Majeed. I blah 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 blah. I did all of things. I took all the courses. I explain this and this and this and this. But why? Because you don't know me. So if the first thing is for advertising, giving information for people. Of course, advantage of your information. Even disadvantage, you say in the law sounds. Okay? You have to say like that. Another thing is, for business, it's very good of you. Expand your business. Your business will be more large, more bigger than you. For example, you have one brand here, maybe one office. At that time, if you advertise for in many things, at that time you have more than 3 and 4 and 5 offices. Maybe you have before just in Erbil. Now, if you advertise more, you have many branches. Maybe in Sulaimania, in Iraq. Maybe sometimes. Oh my God. Maybe sometimes just. If you go outside, for example, in Jordan, in Turkey, you will be international, okay? In advertising, you will go out from the locally to international, okay? That's important thing is from advertising you will learn. Also, we have another point we mentioned, if I mention, increase sales. When you advertise for anything, any kind of you, in all of the canals, increase your sale. Your sales be more than twice, trillion, or 4 times than you have it. Okay? When you advertise in everything, for example, you advertise your product in radio, in TV, in newspaper. At that time, your increasing is be more and more and more. Also, another point: fight this competition. What's the meaning? Fight competition. My company have this pen. Another company, they have pen also. But when I have more advertising than them, of course, the people, they know me. They trust me more than others. Why? Because I have advertising in TV, in radio, in newspaper, in new media, in all apps, also in brochures I have it. Also, the people trust me more and more. Also, enhance your goods, your product. This is another point. Also, eliminate of middlemen. This is good. Also, make your quality better and better. Also, when you advertise more, you will get feedback more and more than others if you don't advertise. When you advertise, you show your message. When you advertise, you say, you trust yourself. Because if you don't trust yourself, you don't advertise. If you don't have things, you cannot say, I am like that, and that. When you have quality, at that time you talk. When you have product, at that time you have. When you have good place, at that time your sound is be more and more and more. But if you don't have anything, it's how you advertise for yourself. Okay? When you advertise in many, for example, in radio, in TV, in newspaper, in new apps, all of the new apps, at that time you say, at that time your sound be more nice, more sweet. It's all of things for you. Maybe it's be easy peasy like lemon squeezy. Every people they know your product and what you do, and also you will be going from local area to step by step to what? International area. That's all for today. Thank you for your listening to me. Now we switch it to Arabic language. Thank you.